I didn't think that we got a very fair whistle at all. But yeah, I got fired up. They wanted me to hit the dog out, so they got it out.
Yo, what's up, Skull fans, and welcome back to the vlog. And this is the last game of the IBL Regular Season 2026. Dan ini adalah big game, rivalry game antara Pelita Jaya Basketball melawan Satria Muda Pertamina Bandung. I know ini udah tidak menentukan seeding, tapi gue cukup yakin masih sangat bergengsi dan kedua tim pasti nggak mau kalah. So excited for tonight, should be a treat for all of us. Dan semoga nanti kita bisa ngobrol-ngobrol juga dengan beberapa pemain. And once again, terima kasih banyak guys sudah menonton vlog gue selalu. Pastikan kalian nonton secara full. Jangan lupa scan the QR code guys. Scan the QR code if you like my content, enjoy my content, join as a member, support as a member. And once again, thank you guys for watching. Kalau gitu langsung aja kita nonton gas and enjoy the vlog guys. Wow, welcome back man. Just wanna know.
Yes sir, you boys back, you know what I mean? About to handle business tonight. I feel great man. You know, just been working consistently for about 10 months now. 10 months plus, bro. You know, I add some tax on it, but yeah, man, I feel great. I'm excited to be out there with my teammates and just compete, man, and bring that energy, bring that swag, bring that effort, you know, on both ends of the floor, and just make it happen, man.
Seberapa antusiasnya untuk game malam ini? Game terakhir di home untuk regular season. Harapannya.
I mean, the seating are set, but
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we going into this game like every other game. We might be down to import, but we still gonna fight, come out, compete, and win. I mean, I got great belief in our locals. We got some of the best locals in the league, and we got some of the best imports in the league. So I mean, it don't matter if they got 3 or 2. We still gonna go out there and play and get the victory. For sure, 100%. My God, brother.
Perin buat pemanasan sepatunya apa nih? Interesting ya. Kayak sepatu orang surfing loh.
Untuk dua orang ini nantinya. Sekali lagi, jangan lupa untuk follow Instagram, subscribe, dan juga join membership. Thank you very much.
You know what I'm saying, Rocky?
A little bit adjustment today. Koko Bram mulainya dari bench hari ini. Bingung Tommy. Sepatunya Perin keren banget, sepatu Perin. Kobinya.
Halo guys semuanya, ini game terakhir kita di regular season. Makasih untuk yang udah selalu mendukung di regular season. Tapi jangan kita finish, masih ada playoff dan tujuan kita ambil juara tahun ini.
All the PJ fans, all the PJ holics, thank you for being with us all season. Thank you for being behind us all season. We love you, we appreciate you, and you helped us all season get these victories. Now let's go all the way for the championship. Let's go get this.
You know, they gotta stay accountable. Yeah, of course I'm gonna get mad about it. You know, I didn't think that we got a very fair whistle at all. But yeah, I got fired up. They wanted me to hit the dog out, so they got it out, hit the big shot, got a layup, and we went up, and then he went out and got 2 quick plays. So yeah, it's a fun game. Fun game.
Talk about pairing with 2 big shots, and then how nice is it to play alongside with him?
Yeah, I think he's getting it. I think he's picking it up a little bit. Understanding the league, he hit crazy big shots. That's what we need from him. That's why they went and got him, so that he can do big shots in big moments, and that's what he did.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to play in the leagues with the 3 foreigners if you play with the one who came from injury or something like that. During all the season, we were handled that kind of the situation, and then we didn't complain. That means we are now looking forward for the playoffs. I want to tell one more that I'm really proud on the season, and we didn't finish the season. That means we are going in the Bandung, take a rest to recover yourself, and then we are going into playoff, match by match. Only what I need is support. That gym in the Bandung will be full, because these guys and this team, they deserve that. And until now, we were the gym with the most spectators in the IBL League. And that means we are like a team, and in the city we are growing. And I hope that we will not disappoint anyone.
Okay, thank you very much coach for the answer. Selanjutnya untuk Abraham, ada pendapat untuk game hari ini?
Well ya, kredit untuk Pelita Jaya karena memenangkan pertandingan hari ini, namun tanpa menjadikan alasan dengan import league driven liga seperti ini, dengan kurangnya 1 pemain impor jelas akan menjadi sebuah kelemahan. Tapi kita membuktikan bahwa kita bisa bermain dengan standar yang bagus, bermain dengan standar Satria Muda, menekan Pelita Jaya yang merupakan juara musim reguler sampai ke detik-detik terakhir yang full team. So ya, saya rasa ini tetap jadi model yang bagus untuk Satria Muda Bandung menghadapi playoff.
Are you worried that Niven and Georgie don't have enough time playing together with the team?
Yes, of course. And I'm worried because the Niven didn't start to practice. The doctor and medical staff, they want to convince me that it's everything okay, that will be ready 100%, but we will see when they start. But doesn't matter, no excuse, no nothing. That means we already, as I told before, we show everybody that we will not give up, that we will fight until the season, and I hope that they will be okay, because Georgie, he was playing today, and the doc said only 7 minutes, he played already 20 minutes, because he wants to play and he wants to help the guys to finish the season on the appropriate way. I hope that kind of injury with the Georgie, it's much more handleable, because it's ankle sprain, and that's already it's 15 days, but it's still swollen. But about the Georgie, I'm sure that he will be ready. Yes, you have a right, good question. It's very difficult when you are changed to foreigners and then they didn't play too much together, but we have almost 12 days because we must rest 2 days the players after back-to-back matches, and I hope that we will have. No, I'm sure that we will have a time to adjust and to be ready for the playoffs, and then match by match.
And Georgie baru 3 kayaknya. Kalau dari sisi pemain sendiri tuh ada khawatir nggak sih kayak kurang sering main bareng gitu untuk bisa build chemistry menuju playoff nanti?
Ya, sering main bareng jelas akan sangat membantu. Tapi kita di ujung playoff is around the corner, so let's make the best out of it.
Yes, good evening everyone. First of all, very good game by 2 good teams. Both teams have some players out, but I think both teams wanted to win. They showed that was like a playoff type of game. The 1 and the 2 seed in the playoffs, just battling a rivalry for a long time. So everybody kind of knew what to expect. It was going to be a very prideful game, and I thought that's what you saw, a defensive battle. Both teams really played aggressive defense, and I thought our defense showed up really well throughout the game, especially late, getting some stops that we needed. Lots to clean up. I think everybody can agree, and everybody on our team knows we want to play better. We want to do better. Right now, we're just talking about how we can flow a little bit better, a little bit more precision and precise. It was very physical out there tonight. I thought we turned the ball over a little bit too much, which we cannot do come playoff time. And then, the biggest thing for us right now is we're just in a little bit of a cold slump, missing some free throws, missing some threes. The entire season, for however many games it's been, we've been the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league the entire season, and right now we're not hitting any. So it makes it hard, and it makes the games closer and tighter, and a little bit more looking like struggle when you kick the ball out in a wide open person and we miss it, that we normally make it. So those are big plays that could separate games, and I think we just got to keep trusting ourselves and believing that when we come back and reset for these 2 weeks that we're going to get back to work, and some of those things will start happening for us. And I think when it does, you guys will see even better performances from us and us playing better. But grind out win. Winning is not easy, so I'm very proud of everyone. Jeff's defense late, some of the blocks and things he did, Darius's effort all over the place tonight. Neo had some good minutes. Day had some good minutes. And then this guy right here closes the show. When we were in a tough spot, he bailed us out and made some big plays, and that's why he's here. So very happy with the win. Again, we're going into this playoff with some momentum, and we got to rest up and recover and get back to work.
Thank you very much, Coach, for the answer. Next, for the player, Buford, any thoughts or comments on tonight's game?
Just to piggyback off what Coach said, you get 2 of the top teams and you get a playoff atmosphere. We definitely got to, take care of the ball, being pros especially. We had majority of the teams turnover tonight, but I think overall we got better today as a unit. We got closer. There were some tough moments, and we was able to get through those things. I think that will allow us to grow as a team. Now we have 2 weeks off before the playoffs start, and I think this would be beneficial. As a player, obviously we don't want to wait that long, but it would definitely be helpful.
Perry, let's go to you first. Just how was your experience? How was your first experience of the rivalry game between Pelita Jaya and Satria Muda?
It was a good one. It was really physical. Referees allowed them to, do whatever, and I adjusted pretty quickly. If they weren't gonna call it, I was like, all right, cool, let's play through it. The crowd was amazing, the energy was good, and I enjoy it. Anytime you can play in a rival game, you get up. You don't even need to stretch. You know what I mean? It's just what it is, and that blood get to boiling, and you always want to perform well.
And of course, the baseline, that was probably the biggest shot of the game. Was it a drawing play, or was it just given?
It was one of those things where me and Coach Dave was actually kind of barking at each other. He called a few plays that I didn't agree with, but obviously I had to run because he's a coach. But it was an opportunity where he allowed me to be aggressive. He's been encouraging me to be more aggressive as of late, and that was just one of those things. Him trusting in me trusting in myself, and my teammates trusting in me, and I was able to make a play. And it's not anything I'm not familiar with.
Coach.
Yes.
2 weeks break.
Yeah.
And then you got Agassi right now. I don't know the update for Agassi. And you got Waddle coming in.
Yeah.
What kind of challenge do you see, by this next 2 weeks, like inserting Waddle, obviously haven't got any repetition yet?
We got a couple ideas and plans for that. We're not just going to throw them into the fire. We're going to have some simulation and things that we're going to do to try to slowly get him back into the fold. But, you know, I don't want to put out anything out there, but I just know he's making great progress right now. So much that he was able to suit up tonight and move around a little bit. So he's showing really good signs. He's responding well to all the tests. And that's a positive because we know that he's a national team player. He's a very, very good player in this league for a long time. And, you know, we add a guy like that, it could be, again, even more weapons for us to have. And so, you know, we'll try to do it the right way. Obviously, time is of the essence. 2 weeks sounds long, but it's not that long. But, you know, we'll see how he goes, you know, day by day. That's kind of where it's at. Then Agassi, he's obviously still recovering. You know, he's been playing with something most of the year. And we figured, you know, it's the best thing for him to sit out and really rest and recover that thing. And hopefully he comes back well because, again, I mean, we're getting a guy who on multiple nights has had, you know, double-digit points throughout the season and huge nights and 5 and 6 threes. And so, again, when you add that type of firepower with a guy like this and who can make those plays, I just think, again, we're just more and more dangerous. So I think, you know, sky's the limit for us. We obviously have to get back to work. But we're hoping to have both of those players come playoff time.
You were talking about being in a slump. Maybe you guys didn't shoot enough. You only shot 15 threes.
I think that's true, and you know that's something we'll watch on video. But I also think they were really spread out. I think they played really aggressive. This is the same thing last time we played them. They're really hugged up on the outsides. They're really you know, pressed up on the outsides, and so I think they were giving up some of the lanes and some of the 2-on-1s and things like that. And so, you know, there's probably a couple that you would say we should have shot, and then there's a couple that I think, you know, we didn't really have it. So we don't really want to force anything. The last 2 games we've really done well in the paint with paint points, but you're definitely right. I think with as good as a team as we are, we got to get more shots up, and we can't be afraid to shoot the next one. So we got to get back to it. We got to put more work into it because, I mean, to be honest, I think that's really one of the biggest things that's holding us back right now and making some people ask questions about us is, oh, you know, what's going on? It's like, well, we're just missing all of our shots, all of our layups, all of our free throws, and we're still winning games. So I can only imagine if we turn that around, I just think we're extremely scary moving forward. So I believe in the boys, I believe in the guys to do that, and I know everybody wants to get back on track from that standpoint.
I mean, like in the fourth quarter, you guys play very sloppy, a couple of turnovers here and there. What did you tell, or any message you tell the team about those turnovers?
Not necessarily. I mean, I wasn't too heavy on it. There was a couple, like I said, we tried to pass the ball ahead. We tried to advance the ball quickly and maybe poke behind, or we throw the ball out of bounds, or we try to rush and then we lose it again. So like, I would say there was 5 of them at least like that tonight. Just the excitement, the energy, the crowd, we're kind of playing that speed with that pace. So, you know, it's not what we want. We've been a pretty good turnover team all season long, and I don't expect us to you know, keep doing 17 turnovers, but we definitely got to protect the ball better. Like he said, he already mentioned it. That just gives them extra shots and extra opportunities to go, and I think we probably could have capitalized. A couple of times we tried to go, we probably had a layup or a 2-on-1, and then we lost the ball again. So those are just moments that we have to capitalize on in the playoffs. You know, people will make us pay for those things. So we have to clean that up, but I trust us, and I don't think we've been a high turnover team all season, so it's not a big thing.
Thank you, Coach. I swear this is my last question, guys, but I just want to ask Barry, what kind of shoes did you wear during warm-ups, and how does it help you during the game?
Yeah, so it's just like workout shoes, toe shoes, and it just help you connect with the court. Like it just get my feet and my arch and my ankles strong, and just to feel the ground, because you know basketball shoes takes away all the feeling. So I just like to warm up in those to get kind of activated.
All right, thank you.
You know, kind of just what I said. I mean, look, basketball is a game of makes and misses. It really, really is. If we went out there and hit 15 threes tonight, everybody would say we're the best team in the world. You know, and so I just know that when you get feelings involved with things, it kind of jades or kind of blinds you, and we just go through the facts. We definitely miss, like you said, but throughout the season we've been #1 by a long shot on 3-point percentage. So we have some of the best shooters in all of Indonesia. We have good import shooters, like you saw tonight where Jeff hits a big shot, and we just got to keep trusting it. We put the work in. Like we go out there, we do, you know, our practice, we do pre-practice, we do post-practice, we do in-practice shooting. Guys are getting the time in. So ultimately, as a coach, you just got to keep trusting and believing it and trying to get people open shots and open looks. And we're going to keep doing that, you know, keep finding ways to find confidence in these guys because we do have good shooters. The turnover piece, like I said, I just think we played to the crowd a couple times. We got excited. Oh, everybody's screaming, everybody's going, the ball gets loose, and then the crowd starts screaming. And I think there's a couple times we probably should have grabbed it and slowed it, or just be more careful with it at times. And so that's where you have to trust the players to make those right decisions and kind of protect it in those ways. But like I said, it's not a good sign that we have 17 turnovers, but it's not alarming in the sense of like all season long, Pelita Jaya has been turning the ball over. That's not the case.
What a way to end the regular season, right? You know, big plays, big crowd, physical plays.
Just talk about the finish and of course grabbing the win.
It was good to, you know, it's always good to end the season on a W. Even though we already had the 1 seed already locked up, it's still good to go out beating them twice this season. So kind of give them the feeling of, man, like, can we even beat them or not? So that's always a good feeling to put a little doubt in their head and give us a little confidence going into the postseason as well.
I mean, you're getting pushed around below the rim. You know, are you gonna expect the same physicality? I mean, you know, moving forward in the playoff.
Yeah, I mean, the physicality isn't really the issue. It's just, you know, is it a foul? Is it not a foul? It's more of the real question. Because at the end of the day, you know what they're going to do and they know what you're going to do, and so it's who's going to impose their will on the other team. So
there's no two big shots at the end. The baseline one, I think it was crazy. The baseline was really, really tough.
Yeah, I mean that's what he's here for. He's a bucket getter, he's a playmaker, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He helped us in some tight spots when we felt like we couldn't get the ball in the hole, and he found a way to do it. So that's what he's here for.
Please join my channel, guys.